Hi, Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. My name is Sharon binti Sabri and my matric number is 2614 and 38. My topic is about should reusable grocery bag be used in supermarket? Shopping is a normal activity in people's life and it can be either online shopping or physical shopping. Shopping is an activity when people want to buy good stuff and service at shopping center, mall or supermarket. The question is, when you at supermarket to buy some grocery, do you often bring your own bag to carry out your grocery? Normally, people just need to pay 20 cents to buy plastic bag to carry out the product. So, some people with such mentality think, why you should using and bring reusable grocery bag when you just need to pay 20 cents and get your plastic bag, right? But do they know the effect of using plastic bag? The average of Malaysian using plastic bag is almost 9 billion plastic bag per year, and only 4 from 10 Malaysian using reusable grocery bag. Generally, reusable bag is a type of bag which is we can reuse it for many times. Based on moral, a reusable grocery bag can be considered as a friendly alternative rather than reusing plastic bag, which is can harming the environment. Reusable bags are made from fabric such as canvas and it lasts for long lasting rather than reusing disposable plastic bag. There are 3 reasons why we should using reusable bag when we going to shopping grocery. Today, I would like to persuade each of you to using reusable bag when you going to shopping groceries. Let's get started by talking about the reason why you should using reusable grocery bag. Firstly, by using reusable grocery bag, we can decrease pollution. Based on science, the problem of plastic bag pollution has largely stated. Nowadays, cases of plastic pollution are on the rise and it will be worse if we did not do anything to prevent this issue. Do you know what is the meaning of pollution is? Pollution is introduction of contaminant into the environment that can cause the advantageous changes. So pollution can be in form of chemical, substance pollution, air pollution, water pollution and plastic pollution. In developing countries such as Africa, the plastic pollution can be happen when the garbage collection system was not efficient and unorganized. Meanwhile, in developed country, plastic pollution can be happen when the country did not have a good recycling system. This is true that plastic can break down, but it takes a long journey and maybe it just break into a microscopic pieces of plastic that are still not disposed. From that, plastic bag fragment will find their way to the ocean and can cause harm to the marine mammals. From the past 2 decades, a plastic pollution of the ocean have been stated as a global problem. A survey by Statista, the market value of plastic continued to grow. In 1915, the number of plastic were produced is 2.3 million ton and increased in 2015 with 448 billion ton were produced. The expectation of production plastic in 2015 is 869 million ton, which is double the number in 2015. Do you know the effect of plastic can be devastating to the environment? Plastic is highly durable and taking centuries to dispose, and it's very dangerous because can make our environment contaminated. Can you imagine if using plastic bag, it takes between 15 to 1,000 years to dispose at landfill? What if you're using plastic bag for every day? We can count how many years that plastic bag needed to dispose. From that, we can see by using reusable grocery bag, we can reduce the effect of plastic pollution towards the environment and humans. Besides, the other reason why we should use a reusable grocery bag are to protect wildlife. Wildlife is playing an important role which is can balance the ecosystem. Wildlife refer to the animal species that live wild and in habitat without being introduced to the humans. The habitat of this animal must be taken care of, but if people keep throwing trash, plastic into their habitat, our ecosystem and their habitat can be unstable, especially for marine habitats. Plastic is made to be used just for once. Once a plastic bag abandoned a fishing net has killed by hunger or suffocation, it just needs to wait for its victim to decompose to be released back into the environment. By using reusable grocery bag, we can save more than 1 million lives of wildlife such as seabird and marine mammals every year. According to SPRP, almost hundreds of thousands of whales, marine mammals die every year due to eating plastic bags. Many animals, especially marine wildlife, has mistaken and thought the bag for food without they know the plastic can cause death. Let me give you some example. A whale died and have been out the sight. It's a very shocking because they show a stomach full of plastic. Bird can mistake shredded plastic as a food. Turtle can mistake floating plastic as a jellyfish and eat it, and end up all of these animals will die. The reason is that plastic waste such as disposable plastic bags do not completely decompose and become a small particle and can affect marine mammals. I believe if we continue and consistently using reusable grocery bag, we can prevent this issue and this animal will not be a victim. Last but not least, by using reusable grocery bag, we can save money. The grocery bag is useful for reducing the cost. As we know, reusable grocery bag can be used for many times due to the type of material bag. So we can save our money if we always browse and use reusable grocery bag rather than we need to pay 20 cents each time we purchase grocery. So we can save more each time we go shopping groceries. Other than that, there are many alternatives that have been done by the supermarket to keep their customer to always using reusable grocery bag rather than buying and using a plastic bag. For example, on 2018, British supermarket group Tesco have launched reusable bag with barcode in Malaysia. Tesco reusable bag can give customer discount on shopping every time they reuse the bag. So their purpose to come up with this idea is to reduce the waste and prevent the usage of plastic. At first, the initiative from the Tesco received a very encouraging response. However, it's not stay for a long time. People start to forget to bring their reusable bag and starting to using plastic again. This is because maybe using plastic when shopping grocery at supermarket have become a habit to people, but I do believe if we try hard to change the habit, it will be successful. By using reusable grocery bag, we also can save our pocket money. Can you imagine? Each time you shopping grocery at supermarket and you bring your reusable bag, you can save money for that each time. Let's say you shopping fruit, chicken and soap. For each purchase, you cannot mix them because they are fruit, they are soap that contain chemicals, and it can't be mixed with food. So that's mean you must buy 3 plastic, but for each purchase. But if you bring your reusable bag and use it, of course you can save money on each purchase. The government also can save costs of cleaning service and sending waste to the landfill if we using reusable grocery bag. The money can be spent on something valuable and useful such as in education fields. In short, from my speech, you all have known about the reason why we should using reusable grocery bags. In conclusion, we already talked about the reason why we should browse and using reusable grocery bag. Firstly, the reason why we should using reusable grocery bag is because to decrease the pollution. The next reason why we should using reusable grocery bag is to protect the wildlife. And the third one is we can save money. Also, one of the reason why we should using reusable grocery bags. We are developing country must want to develop more our country. However, we also still need to follow the rules and always take care of our sensitivity sensitivity. I hope you will always aware and always keep up to date about why we should using reusable grocery bags. That's all from me. Thank you.